The next one is mute. And if I choose mute, it will quickly mute all devices. All the students will have to do to unmute it is turn up the volume, but it does allow me to be able to mute the device as needed. Now the next one going across is screens. When I choose screens, it is going to populate each student's screen, and this is in live time. So whenever I see my student navigating, notice I have a student who's navigated away from the website. I can see what they're doing. So I can look in at all student screens at any time. And let's say that I have a student whose screen I want to see a little closer. When I choose that student's name, you'll see the same actions are here. I choose View Screen, and it will populate. I do not control the student's screen, but I can simply see what they are doing. Now this is a great way to capture student learning. If I want to grab something that they're doing and add it to a digital portfolio, maybe as an evidence of learning, I can do a screenshot from here. I can also do a screen recording if I need to. And the student device, on their end, there will be a blue bar that shows up across the top, and that lets them know. Now there's a red bar there because I'm also doing a recording, but a blue bar will show up across the top, and it lets the student know that I'm looking in on their device. Whenever I'm done, I just choose Done, and I navigate out away from that. The other thing that you can do from here is AirPlay. So I'm going to choose this student. I'm going to choose AirPlay, and anything that is available, any device that is available, whether that's an Apple TV or whether that's Air Server, I can navigate the student device to that location. So as I look at Air Server, I'm going to see my MacBook. I have Air Server running. I'm going to put in the code. Now as the teacher, I'm the one who will put in the code. The student does not put the code in. So the code is 6718. I will put that in. I will put that code in, and once I put the code in, it will then AirPlay the student device up to the screen. So I can project student work directly to the middle of the classroom as a focal point for discussion, so the students can discuss, the students can evaluate, they can share, groups can share work very easily, and I can control that. I don't have to wait for them. The other thing to keep in mind is you can only have one device projected to the screen at a time. You cannot do multiple devices projected to the screen. Whenever I want to turn the screens off, I simply touch screens, and the screens are now off. So I would then stop that connection that is there. So the last thing that I want to show you is Airdrop. You can Airdrop while you have the classroom open. So my classroom is currently still open. I'm going to go into Safari. I'm going to AirDrop from Safari. AirDrop shows up at top, and you'll notice that I can see the groups to AirDrop to. So I can AirDrop to my group Test, or I can AirDrop to my group Green. I'm going to AirDrop to my group Test, and when I do, it will AirDrop this directly to their device, and their devices will open based on the AirDrop. Now, if you want to AirDrop from within Classroom, you have to go to the app that you want to use. So if I wanted to AirDrop a document out of, say, Keynote, I would not go into Classroom and then try to AirDrop. I would go to Keynote, open the file, and then AirDrop. So when the students want to AirDrop, they go into the application they are using, and when they choose AirDrop, they will see my last name and my class name. Whenever they choose my last name and my class name, what will happen is, as it sends to me, notice a sharing option showed up on the far right. When the sharing option shows up, and I click the sharing option, I can choose to pull those down now or at the end of class. If I pull the document down, when I tap the document, it actually opens in my notes, and it opens based on whatever the student called it. That's how it would open. So whenever I open this one, you'll see that I now have 2 notes added. I can also choose Edit, select all, and delete as I download them so that I know I have them. If not, it will show up at the end. Just keep in mind, it does not save AirDropped files to my Classroom. Nothing is saved in Classroom, nothing is exported in Classroom as relation to data. So when I'm ready to end my class in just a moment, if I have not saved those AirDropped files to the app or to somewhere on my iPad, they will completely disappear. So just keep that in mind as far as AirDrop goes.